This was supposed to be a simple traffic stop, but as the case unfolds, officers will soon realize that the chase will become the least of their concerns.
This was supposed to be a simple traffic stop. That's what the initial dispatch report suggested. But documents later filed in Milwaukee County Circuit Court would tell a very different story. One that begins with a fleeing SUV and ends with a father closing a door his son thought was wide open. Picture a kitchen table at 3 a.m, the faint smell of cold coffee, a single car key still warm from the ignition, and a phone that hasn't rung yet. That key wasn't left by a thief. It was set down by a teenager who believed he had outrun the law. But the phone would ring because of the one person who still held the power to end it all. Because in this case, Dad made the call. Before we go deeper into what the documents actually show, make sure you're subscribed to Crime Files 911, because we don't just cover the story, we follow the evidence.
It begins around 3:05 a.m. on the morning of June 1st, 2025, when a Greenfield police officer notices this dark-colored SUV traveling through the intersection of West Cold Spring Road in Greenfield, Wisconsin, without its headlights on. As the officer initiates what appears to be a routine traffic stop, it quickly becomes clear that the driver has no intention of stopping.
And he's taking off. We're being eastbound on the freeway. Speed 61 miles an hour. No traffic.
I just got on. I'll be with you shortly.
The incident record is precise. At approximately 3:05 a.m. on June 1st, 2025, a Greenfield police officer noticed a dark-colored SUV traveling through an intersection without its headlights. The officer activated his emergency light, expecting a routine stop. What happened next is preserved on squad camera and radio logs, an acceleration that immediately turned a traffic infraction into a felony.
Speed's 100. Reason for this stop is operating without required lamps on, 108 miles an hour, light traffic.
71, do you have an update?
Apologies. Passing Holt, 100 miles an hour, light traffic, lane 1.
But when more officers join the pursuit, none of them realize that identifying everyone involved is going to prove just as frustrating as the chase itself.
Speed is 107 miles an hour, light traffic, still eastbound, 894.
You're 84 or are you 43 northbound?
Passing Beecher, 107 miles an hour. Speed's about 115, no traffic, passing Chase Avenue. Looks like we're going to be taking the Clybourne. Says 70, nope, never mind. Still going westbound on 94. Speed's 97 miles an hour, approaching 35th Street, exit 309, getting off. Southbound, plea 35. Speeds are 68, light traffic, roads are dry. Still going southbound, 88 miles an hour, passing National.
For nearly 2 minutes, the SUV weaved through light traffic at triple-digit speeds. The radio traffic alone reads like a pressure gauge speeds climbing, no end in sight. The pursuit continued into a residential neighborhood, circling alleys, the driver apparently looking for any gap to disappear. But the real chaos didn't begin on the road. It began when the vehicle finally stopped.
Footbill. Eastbound, cars clear.
Full pursuit northbound 28. Get on the ground, you idiots!
Two people. One male, one female, looks like.
3 males. Ah! Hey! Get back! No! Nay! Your dog's behind you! We're behind you! Dude, they're still running north. Your dog is on me.
I see you! Show me your hands! You got into a work truck at the address of... I see you! Come over here! Show me your hands!
Go back in the alley between 28 and 29.
Where is he?
In that work truck right here.
Show me your hands!
Show me your hand.
Was it a black female, right?
What's that way?
Get out of the truck and show me your hands!
We got them. We got 2 males in a car. Get out!
Hands!
Show me your hands! Hands!
I don't know if these are them, but the guy ran this way.
One had a blue baseball cap on.
Did they get in that?
I saw him open the door, but I don't think he's in here actually. Did you guys see a guy run by?
Yeah.
Where did the guy go?
Let's begin bank.
This isn't gonna be them.
When the doors flew open, officers saw figures scatter into the dark. A foot pursuit erupted through backyards and between houses. The immediate assumption, the one that would soon unravel, was that the people who ran were all inside that SUV. Within minutes, 2 males and a female were reported. But who was the driver? The dash cam held an answer no one was ready to question yet.
Do you have ID, man? ID? ID?
No, no.
Where do you live? Down in tu casa.
Oh, it's in here, yeah. What happened, sir? I didn't get hit. I don't know what happened.
All right. Well, what are we looking for and how many?
I only saw 2 Hispanics run from the passenger side of the vehicle. Anyone in custody?
No. The female ran this way. I'm assuming she probably made it to that road.
I think we should hold on to these guys. One had a hat on though. He has a blue hat on.
To be absolutely certain about what he has seen, the first officer returns to his squad to review the dashcam footage, hoping it will confirm his suspicions. But later, that very footage will reveal a crucial detail he is about to misinterpret right now.
2 men were detained near a work truck. One officer, reviewing his camera, was convinced. The blue hat matched. The red hoodie looked unmistakable, so the call was made these were the suspects. Handcuffs clicked, and the assumption became official. The real driver, however, had never stopped running.
That's the blue hat. That's them. Him and 2 other people ran out, yeah.
Is someone with them?
Should be. I said to stay with the vehicle.
I did stay with the vehicle.
No, not that one. This one, the...
Bryce, go back in the alley. Those guys in the truck are involved.
But the dashcam tells only what the lens sees, not what the eye interprets. And on that footage, a red hoodie can look black. A blue hat can belong to a passenger, not the person behind the wheel. A few pixels of video were about to cost the investigation crucial hours and allow a felony suspect to walk home.
Pen from the floorboard behind the driver's seat, which later tested positive.
That's our car.
Your car?
Yeah.
This is your car?
Yeah.
Who had it tonight?
¿Quién lo tenía manejando? Oh, we don't know. I don't know if my brother or my cousin. I don't know who had to drive it.
Okay, you saw us at your house?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't know the guys that were in your landscaping truck?
Yeah, we know them.
Who were they?
The one that was inside the truck is my cousin, and then the one that's sitting down is like a cousin too.
Okay. So they were driving this truck?
I don't know if they were driving it.
Okay. So, this is Dad?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my dad.
So the car was involved in a police pursuit, so it's getting towed.
To like take the car out, like
How about this? Who took the car tonight?
we don't know.
But you're the owner of the car.
Yeah, we're the owners. Okay, it was maybe my cousin.
Does he live with you?
Yeah.
How about this? When was the last time you saw the car?
Ayer, antier.
Yesterday, in the morning, in the afternoon. So they just took it like at 6 or 7.
So you think the car from here, the house, around 6 o'clock last night, as in Saturday night, and police just took them and never asked you to use the truck?
Yeah.
Do you have a female cousin that has like an afro, like puffy hair?
No, that's not our cousin.
Do you know who that is when I say that?
I think that's like a friend or something.
What's
I saw her last time.
What's her name?
No, I've seen her like last month, I think.
And hanging out with...
Hanging out with my brother.
Who's your brother?
My brother, Brian.
Brian?
When the registered owner of the SUV arrived, the narrative shifted. He identified his son, 19-year-old Brian, as the only person authorized to drive the vehicle. The 2 men in handcuffs, cousins maybe. But the owner hadn't given anyone permission to take the truck that night. The car had been taken from the house hours earlier, without his knowledge. His statement placed a new name at the center of the case, even as officers still believed they already had the driver in custody.
I figured he was. Based on the camera from what I saw on scene, yes. Red hoodie, he's wearing a red hoodie, has a red hoodie, and he's white, and he's with the same guy with the blue freaking hat.
This is the moment the officer realizes he had misinterpreted his own dashcam footage. The driver was not wearing a red hoodie after all. And now, as the team reviews the footage again, they came to the unsettling realization that they have made a major blunder.
Hey boss, who's Brian?
Oh, yeah.
Brian, who's Brian?
Es hijo de mi patrón. Era mi patrón y estaba trabajando con él. Es hijo del dueño de la troca.
He's saying that it's the son of the owner of the car.
Is he tall, short?
Same, maybe.
The same as you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Digo que es una confusión lo que están haciendo. Yo no era.
Saying is that it wasn't him that we're confused.
Well, can you just tell him right now he's be free to go if things turn out to be that he was the driver? It'll just get referred down.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Just wait till it's video.
Man, they're running quick too.
I mean, I feel like a red hoodie. This guy was arrested wearing red or black?
The guy who was arrested right now is wearing a red hoodie.
I mean, that all looks black to me.
Okay. To me, it looks red. It looked red.
I mean, I feel like red would have stuck out.
He's not the guy.
Then the language barrier broke open the truth. A West Milwaukee corporal conducted interviews in Spanish. The passenger, the one in the red hoodie, admitted he was never in the driver's seat. The actual driver, he said, was a man named Brian, the son of the owner, the person who lived at that very house. The officers stared at each other. The driver they'd been chasing was still out there, and the man they'd just arrested was, in fact, not their suspect. One of them was released. The damage had been done. Brian had slipped away. But as the investigation stalled, the solution didn't come from a detective's breakthrough or a forensic hit. It came from the one person who could end the chase with a single conversation. So here's the question that turns this from a police procedural into a thriller. What happens when the entire weight of a felony case rests not on DNA or dash cams, but on a father's willingness to dial a number? Because once again, Dad made the call.
Hey, Brian, you want to come and talk in here? You just have a seat. You have a seat. What brings you in this morning?
Well, my dad told me to come in.
What?
My dad told me to come in.
How come?
For driving.
You were driving? What does that mean?
A Suburban.
You were driving a Suburban?
Yeah.
Oh. When was this? I guess I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Well, they told me to come because they were going to suspend the plates.
Okay.
For the car.
Who said? The police told you that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, when was this?
Well, my dad barely told me this.
When is it?
Like today.
Today? Do you know what this is about?
Someone that came in for right here. That came in Monday.
Okay. So I guess why would the police be looking for you?
For a chase that happened.
Were you driving in a chase?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened with that? I wasn't there, so yeah. I guess I'm trying to figure out what happened with that.
Well, they just told me to come in.
Were you driving in a chase?
Yeah, I was driving.
Okay. Did you run from
we were running.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Were you drinking?
Yeah, we were drinking.
Yeah. So it was all because you were drinking, probably? You have a past history of OWIs?
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of Modelos in the truck?
Yeah.
So you ran up the street. Where'd you run then? You ran past your parents' house? Where'd you go?
I was running.
Did you run past your parents' house?
No.
So you didn't cut through? You kept going?
Yeah.
So you just kept going straight down 28th Street? So your cousin, and is that your girlfriend? I was there. I know.
Yeah, I know.
2 days later, Brian walked into the station. Not because officers found him, not because a warrant squad kicked down a door. His father told him to go. And so the teenager who had run through alleys and jumped fences now sat calmly in an interview room, admitting to everything. The chase, the flight, the drinking. He even confirmed his father hadn't given him the keys that night. The entire house of cards collapsed not under the weight of police work, but under the quiet authority of a parent who refused to let his son hide.
Thing left to do.
At this time, I'm going to have you stand up. I'm just going to have you put your hands behind your back. And then I'll have you talk to your dad, because I know you don't speak good English. And we can explain what's going on, okay? What?
Huh?
You tell him that he can hold on to that for you?
Que lo agarre por mí.
And then...
Where are you guys sending me?
So you're going to go to the Milwaukee County jail for the fleeing police?
Por pelarme, por irme allá en el downtown me van a llevar a la policía, a la carrera.
¿Y qué necesitas hacer para sacarte?
And what is he gotta do to take me out?
So you'll go downtown today. You'll have to see a judge, and then they'll set your bail.
Plus you have a warrant with them.
And you have a warrant with Milwaukee County for your OWI. Were you aware of that? That's what I was trying to ask you. Did you know about the warrant?
No.
Okay, so you had a warrant for your other case.
Okay.
So you'll have to see the judge on that. Then they'll establish if they're setting bail or not, and then you'll be able to contact him. Do you know his phone number? Do you need me to write it down for you?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll write it down. Okay. Does he have any questions about? Are you going to puke? Here. There's a toilet over here. Nervous?
The booking followed swiftly. Brian was handcuffed and told he'd be taken to the Milwaukee County Jail for fleeing police. There was also an active warrant from a prior OWI case. The father stood nearby, not obstructing, not pleading, just present, as the son who thought he'd escaped finally faced the consequences. The criminal complaint later spelled out the charges: felony vehicle fleeing, eluding an officer, and second-degree recklessly endangering safety. Brian ultimately pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 1 year in state prison, followed by 2 years of extended supervision. Now, we follow the evidence to its final resting place: the public record. The case is Milwaukee County Circuit Court, and the charging document is available for anyone to read. We've reviewed it. Now, we have one question for you. What specific felony charge did Brian plead guilty to? And what was the exact sentence imposed by the court? Find the court filing and post your answer in the comments below. If you believe that following the evidence matters, hit like, share this video, and subscribe to Crime Files 911 with notifications turned on. Because in the end, the whole case turned on a simple truth: Dad made the call.